from the 5, Brady. Looking Evans' way, keeping it alive and throwing to the back, and Mike Evans couldn't get it. And Juan Thornhill is going to be called for a defenseless receiver hit on Evans.
And here's Thornhill going to come this way and eventually pop him. Brady just now focusing his attention on Evans, and with good reason. Good throw that was dislodged. Yep, actually, he missed it before it got there.
It's interesting. He did go low with the shoulder and got the head out of there. 35. Here is Brady's throw through traffic. Great, but knocked down by his own man and is shaken up. As I said, took it from his own man. It was the hit from Godwin as he was coming across the field.
Where they can have those types of mistakes.
3rd and 7, Taylor. Tyrod Taylor with his legs and his toughness. But the ball comes out. Did the Bears recover in bounds? No. Giants football. And Tyrod Taylor is slow to get up.
This is something you can't do in this situation. You're the backup quarterback. You don't take that on. Oh, I mean, slide, dive head first if you're trying to get that first down. That's a big collision right there.
Third down and 7. Allen, quick hitter. Got enough for a first down. McKenzie took a hard hit, and the ball is out. And McKenzie is down. So here was the original hit McKenzie took from Clark.
And so right now, I know at home people are saying, well, why would that not be a penalty? He hits him in enforceable with the head and neck area. When he makes the catch and gets a second foot down, he becomes a runner after the catch.
2nd down and 10. Herbert underneath, and the catch out to the 40 by Trey McKitty.
His best game ever. He's at 84% right now.
Oh, and their special teams delivering a message to DeAndre Carter. That was M.J. Stewart, and did the ball come out and force the turnover? Texans say they have it.
I was down. I was already on the ground. We'll take a look at it right here. Loose. That ball's coming loose. It's between his legs before his bottom hits the ground.
He's going in there with former Texans quarterback Brian Hoyer getting the start, and another big hit.
Cook. Oh, drilled. Oh, Cam Jordan. Oh. Yeah, he wants to be the complete defensive end. He told us that. I'm here to stop the run. Well, he stopped the run. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, man. I mean, just dropped him like a bad habit. Holy Toledo, watch this. Wow.
They'll give it to Gunnar Olszewski, and Olszewski cannot turn the corner.
The energy has completely shifted.
Pickett throwing, got his man inside the 5-yard line to about the 2, and that's Freiermuth again.
Oh, what a shot by Kenny Pickett in the pocket. Right up the gut, and just stands in there, and I don't know how he gets this ball off. Quinnen Williams had him dead to rights. There's no flinch, and he just delivers a strike for a huge pass. Excellent job.
Roughing the passer, defense number 58. It's a 15-yard penalty from the previous spot and an automatic first down.
Oh, and there's the hit that Carl Lawson put on Trubisky.
Yeah, he just tattoos him.
They need more plays like that out of Jonathan Allen.
Ryan Anger, Pro Bowl punter a year ago. Dax Milne back, waiting, and he gets hit immediately. Boy, that's a gutsy catch as Goodwin was charging hard to make the tackle with Joseph. For Washington, yikes. What's it like to be a punt returner? Dax Milne, tough.
2nd down and 8. Murray's pass caught, and then Moore was met immediately by Dante Jackson.
And that is the big difference from last week to this week. The Rams decided they were going to play a lot of off-man 3 coverage. Bam! Look at that hit.
Bunch formation to the right. 2nd down and 7. Quick
nice
release.
Tackle.
And Rondell Moore, that's the 2nd time that he's been hit hard. Earlier it was Dante Jackson. This time C.J. Henderson. Earlier in the 3rd quarter. Tied his game. Here's Connor
Whoa. Bit of a stiff arm.
So J.C. Horn, get out the club. Ooh.
Who gave
you ain't got no ID.
With the short kickoff, scooped up at the 20-yard line, and met
by
the 25. Benjamin kicks off.
And so they get really wide, and these four guys just attack downhill.
Oh, they attack indeed, and they take him down out of field goal range, back at the 46.
And I wish the back would have chipped and helped out his quarterback there, but if you're a Packer fan, you're like, I'm glad he didn't. Right there, chip on Gary. He's too good of a player, and they move him around. You got to give Joe Barry a ton of credit. He moves these guys, just need him to settle in, and then I think you'll see his arm.
Look out! The ball, is it out? He got just swallowed up by Gary.
We talked about earlier, the same thing that happened to Hoyer. You get a really wide rush off the side, and Isaiah Wynn can't get out there, and it looks like it's going to be Green Bay ball.
It's clobbered him.
Isaiah Wynn can't get out of his stance fast enough. That's that really wide rush. When they get in that, you've got to get up into the pocket.
This side will tell you.
Ooh.
Jim, Brian Hoyer got hit in the head on that sack. He went directly into the blue tent. He was being evaluated by the unaffiliated neurotrauma consultant and then taken into the locker room for further evaluation.
D. Eskridge from Western Michigan moves it upfield.
Well, you see them go helmet to helmet, and we saw Oruwariye as he's walking up the field, kind of stretching his neck out. Obviously, want to be very careful in situations like that.
It's taken over 8 minutes. Ricard gets the carry. Big body.
This guy plows people over all the time. His nickname is Pancake Pat. He knocks people on their backside down after down. So every now and then, you give that big man a little sugar, a little taste.
Good boot by Bojorquez. Williams from his own 13-yard line. Williams is cut down at the 30. Big hit there by Dearness Johnson. Clock down to 23 seconds to go.
Plenty. What are you doing?
Cousins looking, pressure comes, hit as he throws, incomplete.
Matthew, Adebo, everybody. I mean, they had him dead to rights on that play, and I'm just shocked. Ooh, ouch. Sure you want to play QB in this league?
Wilson. Wagner. What a play. 2nd and 10. Little flip. Edwards-Helaire on the outside.
Angles it to the sideline. Velus Jones trying to pin him in. Jones lowers the shoulder, trucks his way close to the 25. Fields a look to throw. In trouble. Gets out of it. Justin Fields gashes downhill. First down Chicago, and he's hit late. That's going to be a flag on Micah McFadden, who hit him after he had gone down. So first down and then some.
Are these late hits on the quarterback? I don't know why we're still continuing to see this. You got to take the head out of the play. Micah McFadden's just got to be smarter in that situation. You've got to be able to anticipate. You can see Tate Crowder coming up behind. He's going into his slide. You've got to be able to bail out. I know it's hard. I know it's kind of a bang-bang play, but just be smarter in those situations.
His ability to make adjustments at halftime.
To a rolling left with the grain, and down he goes. Slung down at his own 48-yard line. Josh Tupu. And, well, we saw last week, and he went down, he got up, was wobbly. The training staff comes out. And, of course, the last thing the Dolphins wanted to see. I mean, last week it looked for all the world. Everybody thought head injury, concussion, passed the protocol, came back second half, led him to a victory.
And Al Tupo slams him to the ground. I mean, you're thinking about the back, the ankle, but he gets thrown to the ground.
Again, wrenching that back, which was the issue last week.
Yeah, right as he goes down, you could see both his hands where you just get right away, you get concerned. They're bringing a stretcher out right now. And he was brought down. I mean, a big man bringing 340 pounds, bringing him down with a lot of force right onto his back and on the back of his helmet. Off of the week that he had last week. I mean, he's just being a gamer playing tonight, trying to be there for his team.
Mike Ryan tells us when he sees that, and he's watching this as you are as well, it's a neurological response to head trauma. So they're stabilizing him right now. Head hits the turf, elbow hit first, then the head.
Tua Tagovailoa has sustained head and neck injuries. He was conscious, we're told, and he has just been taken to the University of Cincinnati Medical Center here. That's 5.5 miles away from Paycor Stadium. It's a level 1 trauma center, Al.
All right, Kaylee, let's just hope for the best here.
Al, we've just learned that Tua Tagovailoa is expected to be discharged from the medical center here in Cincinnati, and the team tells me they believe he will be traveling back to Miami with them tonight.
Oh, that's great.
That's great news.
Yep.